morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're playing some more Factorio. There we go. Killing off all of these innocent critters. Oh, that's why my cannon wasn't working. It wasn't selected. Great. Alright, let's get this guy. There we go. Easy peasy. Now that's taken care of. We can finally sleep and rest well. Alright. Let's take it to a full stop. Let's grab our research. Our repair packs. There we go. And let's pick it up. There we go. Nice and easy. So yeah, welcome back to Factorio. Today we're going to finally start automating the blue science and getting everything we need to make a launch. Because the launch process in this game is kind of like the end game. In the newer versions, you can launch a rocket and get back science, which you need for more for more research projects. In this version, 0.14, it's the end game. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main line. We haven't been there in quite a while. And we're going to set up the blue science. Also, if you take a look at the research, there's nothing more we can do with just the red and green research. We need the blue research. There are a couple of alien researchers, I believe, which take alien science packs. We could, of course, start something like this. That's fine. We can run a stress test of our facility to see if it keeps up. Look at that, batteries coming down the line, plastics coming down the line as well. It just needs petroleum gas, and it's on a roll. It's literally on a roll. So yeah, we've got all kinds of resources. It's all piling up. So it's high time that we fix this problem with the research for once and for all. Let's see, we have a bit of alien science. We'll put it in this chest. This will make alien artifacts, alien science packs from alien artifacts, and that's how easy it is in this version. You just put down some of those artifacts, and it will turn them into the science packs. So that's all that you need. We've got some batteries here. Look at this. This is lined up. Great stuff. So we can, if we want to, we can just grab a stack of this. And this will just keep producing more and more of these accumulators, which is nice. Same thing with solar panels. I have maybe gone a bit overboard with this. We don't need this many solar panels. We might need some more accumulators though. So what I'm going to do is going to put this one down. And no, this was yellow belts. We don't really need the higher tier belts for this project just yet. We'll shift right click and shift left click to copy the contents, and for this one we'll just break it off right here because we don't really need all of those solar panels being made. So there we go. Grab this and this and this. We'll just cut off the supply. There we go. Get rid of this and this. And if we ever need to make more solar panels, we'll be able to easily do that. But we'll leave it like this for now. We don't really need that much. We just need some backup. So speaking of backup, we might want to, this is backed up already. We might want to say that we can use up to 1 row of these. Same with these, we can use up to 1 row. That would be nice, that would be fine. I've got plenty of solar panels in my inventory again. We'll just ditch those over here. There we go. All sorts of junk in our inventory. We need to address this really soon with logistics robots. We don't really have logistics robots all that much yet, but we'll get on it as soon as we can with some blue science. We're going to need some help from some blue science. So there we go. Put some lights down. Now the only thing we don't have on the main line just yet for blue science is filter inserters. Now how to make filter inserters, you need fast inserters, which is iron, electronic circuits and inserters themselves. That's why we brought back the inserters from the main line. So yeah, let's do it. Let's grab some fast belts. Let's expand the main line by 50 tiles. It's going to be quite taxing on our resources to do that, but we need to be future-proof. So there we go. We have run out of these belts. We don't have these fast transport belts on the belt at all. We do have iron gear wheels, of which we need a lot. And we do have some belts being produced actually, so let's grab those from the belt. Oh, inventory is full. Let's see, where is this going? This is going all the way to here. So there we go. Let's produce some of these tasty belts. It's just the iron gear wheels that we're missing. We've got plenty of these belts actually. It's quite insane. Oh, we've ran out of power. Oh, look at that. The accumulators have discharged. So it's apparent that we can't sustain a whole night anymore. We're going to need some more power coming soon. Alright. So priorities have changed. Let's do that first, because that is very important to do. There we go. Put down some of these. Yeah. So we've got these on the automation, so we can easily just add a couple more. There we go. Leave some room in the middle. There, look at that. Easy peasy. Just add a couple. We might want to grab a couple more just to finish this row. I think that's rather important. There we go. Grab 49 of them. That will do. That will do nicely. Alright, so I think solar production will hold. Because we're producing, yeah, look at that. We're producing even more than we're charging currently. By a little, but we are producing more. Point is, we are going to need to make some solar arrays really soon. We made some solar arrays in a previous series. And those solar arrays were really good, copyable, but we need logistics robots to get them on the tracks. So, before we do that, let's have some blue science coming in. So there we go. Let's expand this one by 50 as well. And there we go. You've all seen this process a million of times, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some more of these actually. And then I'm going to... There we go. And after this, I'm going to prepare the assembling line for the blue science. So here's a little update for you. I've just built the assembling machines that will take care of the fast inserters. Now we need to convert these into filter inserters, which will take fast inserters themselves. So we'll just get these down onto a belt. And they will also take some electronic circuits, which we already have on a belt, but we need to split it again. So yeah, I'm also making some flying robot frames on the background, which has proven to take a long time, so I might as well quit a couple of these jobs, because it is very tiresome. There we go. These flying robot frames, I'll finish them later, because they are very important to our situation. But yeah, we need a lot more of these circuit boards. We're going to need a lot more of these too. There we go. These will be tantamount in making more of these electrical engine units. There you go. Yeah, we can now just make them offhand. That's great. We probably want some tunnels, some slow tunnels, because we're not doing everything with the fast belts. I've used fast belts in lack of anything better, really, or actually I should say in lack of anything worse. I just didn't have the slow belts. There we go. Finally, We have the slow belts. We want to keep the fast belts for actually using it on the main line. We don't really need these to be fast at all. So that's great. Creating a backup of these, that's great as well. First thing we're going to need is a couple of these assembling machines, which take gears and assemblers, and these will take iron gear wheels. So there we go, a bit more iron on the belt. Yep, there we go, 6 of those. Do we need 6 to create filter inserters? I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway, and we're going to put them on that belt right there. So we might want to need some squiggly lines right here, but that's fine. There we go, assemblers. And we're going to build some of these filter inserters. There we go. Now, we need some more of these to come in. So we'll do it like this. No, we'll not do it like this because we don't need double ups. We just need one. So this would come in right here, which is not the best. We want it coming in right here. And this will come in like so. So we'll have both on the belt. Yeah, that's great. That's actually just what we needed. So let's grab fast inserters because we have them now. Why not? Fast inserters, and we'll just have regular exporters because we don't really care for the thorough put. We'll not put these on the main line because we're not going to be using filter inserters like ever. But we are going to actually bring them up to the science line. Blue science, that's where we're going to need them. So, as I said, squiggly lines, that's fine. Take them from here to here. And this will now go onto one of these belts. Like so. I'm going to grab a couple so they don't overflow. So that's filter inserters done. Now we need steel plates, advanced circuits and batteries. Easy. Let's do it. And there we go, finishing touches. This will now go on to this belt, which will go onto here. Great, now we're making blue science, finally. Finally making blue science. We're going to have quite the backup of blue science as it looks now. And we might want to upgrade this to a faster belt. Do we want this to be a faster belt? I don't think speed will matter in the long run. But finally, there we go. First blue science automated. Great stuff. Now that we have blue science, we can take a look at what we can do with it. Because Automation 3 takes assembling machines up a notch, which is fine. Substations is really good. Substations will cover a large area of ground, a large electric area. That's what I wanted to say. Logistics system is really good with storage chests, requested chests, and provided chests. That's really good as well. Personal roboport is very good if you're using the modular armor, which we're not using. And all of these logistics slots and worker robot speed, that's going to be the future. That's going to be nice. The first thing we're going to do is up the lab research speed. And this is probably going to take a while, but I really don't mind. I want this to be done. So there we go. I think that because of the batteries and how frequently they will be used, I think that 4 of these will be enough for now. We'll just have to take it slow. So there we go. Let's follow these. Let's see if they, because the labs are already at work. That's a bit of a surprise to me because I didn't think we had any blue potions left. If even we had a couple of handcrafted. But we have a little bit of efficiency still in the system. I think that's what triggered it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. There we go, the first blue potion. So the research is going to start ticking rather soon. So yeah, let me make these robo frames so we can have some logistic robots after all. Because that's going to be the next step. We're going to have to logistic everything up. Logistics is going to be a grand thing. Logistics is Probably one of the most OP things in this version of the game. It will really help you make some progress by not having to wire everything up to belts. That's the main thing. If you look at this, by the way, you can see that we have trouble keeping up after a couple of these. So yeah, we only need systems up to here, really. So let's get rid of these and these, because they're not really adding anything, right? They're just there to be well, there's just there to be useless. Actually, I couldn't think of the word useless, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. We've got filter inserters coming down the pipes. We only need to create a couple to keep up with demand, it seems, so that's fine. These fast inserters, though, we're going to have to keep a handful of them on our person at all times. That would be great. As for the old tech, we're probably going to get rid of the old tech sooner rather than later, because our inventory is getting quite jammed, and we can't really save all of that space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pave over something nice, and there we go. We'll probably need something to do really fast, really soon, because otherwise I'm going to get bored, because the lab research speed is going to take a while to fulfill, just as the flying robot frames that we're building right now. We need something to keep us entertained in the meanwhile. So let's take a look at the map. We still have a couple of enemy bases, not around here though. This is this area is clean, nice. So let's take a look at what we can do at the moment. So there's a couple of things that worry me greatly about this factory build. We keep running out of power during production, so we're really going to need to make this happen. We're really going to need to make this work with the resources we have right now, which is quite the challenge, because these batteries, I know they're made to last, but they don't last very long. They probably very durable in case of an alien attack, but that's not going to help me maintain power. So yeah, what I wanted to say is that we actually need to get our game on. We can't expand down here because we're out of space. We need to expand elsewhere. If I run up with this, yeah, there we go. Make it look nice a bit. We've got plenty of bricks. We really need to do some bricking around here. Oh wait, yeah, we can't really do this. We can do it like this way. That's going to be fine. We can just expand down here. So this is not the edge at all. Alright, let me get rid of these bricks. It's a bit of a waste to place bricks if you can't even see that they're being placed, or if you can't walk on them, so that's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. There we go, let's place a couple of more of these batteries. Because when the factory is at full use, for instance, while we're dealing with research, then we'll really be taxing our system. These accumulators will be full at the end of the day, so that's good, but they will also drain very, very fast. We might need a lot more solar panels as well. We can expand down here, that's no problem. We can expand all that we want. There we go. Probably up to there. Yeah, that's gonna be the edge of this one. There we go. So yeah, I don't really know how we're gonna fix this at the moment, but we are gonna need to fix something at least. Speaking of fixing things, I'm really tired of chopping this wood myself. Probably high time we put a roboport around here, but the nearest roboport is around here, so we need to really need to build a new network, basically. So we should get some construction robots on the way. Then again, we could just nick these ones, right? No, those ones. I don't see how that's a crime. We'll just take these. We'll just do it like this. So if you ever have a big job and you don't really know how to do it real quick, just do it like this. So this needs power though, so we're gonna have to grab a cable There we go. Is that straight? Yeah, it's straight. Great. Put this down. Put some of these down. And put these in. Some repair packs, because why not? Let's get rid of this area. There we go. Nice and easy. Just take it all. And there they go. Oh, they have taken the RoboPort. That's not good. Oh, dear me, dear me. You can't take these out of the air, can you? Oh, you can. Look at that. You can just pick them up. All right. So, lesson learned. Be careful with what you give them as an assignment. There they go. All right. So they went all the way back to that RoboPort to put stuff in a chest. Well, there's chests enough over here, but they just tore down the RoboPort instantly because I accidentally selected it. Well, there you go. The more you know. So yeah, we're going to have to expand the solar panel factory. We're going to have to expand the accumulators. Probably have to do something real nice, like the array that we did earlier. We could do an array sooner rather than later. That would be great. These guys are all going to be stored in here. Yeah, let me just pick you guys up. This is not the way we work. We work as a team, guys. Come on. Yeah, I really should do some paving around here because this area is getting bigger and bigger all the time. Alright, so here's the... it's night right now and the accumulators are doing their job. But yeah, we're draining very fast and we can't really keep up with it. Yeah, we're going to have to expand massively. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to expand massively. Also, it would be nice to just be able to plonk these down, these solar panels, using logistics robot and construction robots. Something we can think about, certainly. We have the robots, RoboPort down here. This RoboPort does not reach to the accumulators in the solar panels, but we'll make it happen somehow. That's going to be fine. We've got plenty of batteries, by the way. Yeah, we've got plenty of batteries. They're piling up very far, so that's good. Piling up all the way to here. Alright, so when they have piled up all the way to the actual factory, then it will start going on both sides of the track again. We could, of course, help them a bit by saying, you know what, this side of the track is very crowded. We're going to place... so this is where we need them the most right now. So let's do it like this. And half of these will go into here. So that's good. See, we'll create some backlog. That's fine. We'll use the faster belts. There we go. So we'll create a bit of a line up here. So that's good. Yeah, we'll just keep that in place because otherwise this will be a very empty spot right here, and these will not be able to get batteries as well. So the science is going to be extra slow. These will finally have batteries now, which is great. Should we do productivity modules in here? Yeah, we should really. So let's grab some of these, and let's grab some of these. There we go. That might be a bit of overkill. There we go. I wanted to do 8 of them, yeah. There we go. 8 pieces of productivity modules. So these will create an extra potion every now and again, which will save us resources, which is great. For science, I don't really mind the speed, I just mind the resources it takes, because this is very expensive all in all. So there we go, this is filled up, accumulators being built. Do we want these to have speed modules? We might. This does take a long time, does it? But then again, we're not going to be needing those a lot, we're just going to be needing those every once in a while. You know what, that's fine. Oh, you guys have cleared already, which is great. Alright, let me... Oh, we can't pick this up because this is full. And we need to get rid of some logs ourselves as well. Great. We'll put this somewhere. You know what? We should have put it somewhere here in the middle. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to create this line like so. And we're going to be sure to get rid of everything that's in the way. So let's put the bots in here, the repair packs in here. We'll put a chest down of 4 of them. That's fine. And we'll grab our deconstruction planner and we'll just say, you know what? Everything that's around here has to go. These as well. I want to get rid of those. Might as well just clean up a bit. You know? There we go. And these, why not? So there we go, 50 construction robots doing their job, filling these up. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? It saves me so much time. Just look at that. That's amazing. 50 of these robots. And they're doing it really fast as well. Alright, so more solar panels. Check. More accumulators. Check. And we'll probably do the rest in the background. Because this is not going to be very... this is not going to be very entertaining to watch, if I may be honest. Some of you will want to watch every step of the progress. No, we're just going to expand this until we hit a... well, do we need this copper somewhere down the line? No, we don't really need the copper right now. We'll just build over it. That will be fine. Anyway, so yeah. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Factorio. If you did like this episode, you're free to leave a like. And if you didn't, you can press the dislike button. It doesn't really help the channel, but it's there for a reason. At least to being honest on the internet. So thank you very much for watching and see you again next time. Have a great day.